go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good, and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss, I just was starving. But the feds don't come, we split the ways and we go for partying. Yeah, they are, they're asking questions. Like I'm deaf or dumb, like, excuse me, pardon. We climb to the top like no one can. Me and my guys come tough like army.
Hey guys, welcome to another video. Today I'm excited to announce the UK Drill Vocal Preset Pack 2nd edition for Slate digital plugins. Now, if you've watched my previous videos, you know what I'm talking about. So let's get right into the video and I'll show you this track I've got opened up here. Oh, let's listen to it. So this track is unmixed. Let's look at the mixer channel or mixer track. There's nothing in it. It's unmixed. It's raw. So let's play.
We go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good, and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss, I just was starving. When the feds don't come, we split the ways and we go for partying. Yeah, they are, they're asking questions. Like I'm deaf or dumb, like, excuse me, pardon.
Okay, so that's all I'm going to play for now. Now we're going to transform these vocals from sounding raw, dull like that, into sounding energetic, lively, professional, all that type of stuff. With the UK Drill Vocal Preset Pack 2nd edition for Slate digital plugins. If you don't have Slate digital plugins, you can also get the stock plugin version, or you can get the Waves plugin version, or eventually I'll be doing a Logic Pro version also. So let's get started. So the first thing I want to do is, of course, route everything in this mix on the project's playlist into the mixer. So we're going to do double click on the beat, press track, and then it automatically files or routes into a mixer channel. Do the same thing for lead vocals, vocal dubs, and the ad-libs. Okay, now everything's routed into the mixer channel. We're going to clean it up because right now it looks messy and I don't like these colors. So what we're going to do, we're going to bring the beat to the left, press Alt, left arrow, and then it brings it to the left like that. Then what we're also going to do is now replace, if you open up the UK Drill Vocal Preset Pack 2nd edition Slate digital version, also if you want to get it to the left hand side like this so you can easily drag it in, all you have to do is open up the folder and then drag the folder to this position here. So what we're going to do, bring the beats to the beats. We're going to bring the ad-libs to the ad-libs. As you guys can see, wait for it to load because it's loading up the plugins and it's probably searching for yours. Vocal dubs to the vocal dubs. Lead vocals to the lead vocals. And of course, if you don't know, that we'll always use a vocal bus. A vocal bus is essentially a group that houses in these individual plugins, these tracks, individual tracks here. So 1, 2, 3. So what we're going to do is bring in the vocal bus into the empty channel, or it can be any empty channel. Then what we're going to do now is highlight, press Control Shift, and then select all 3 of these tracks, the blue ones here. And then this arrow pointing up, we're going to right click, route to this track only. Then it's routed to this track. Now let's play the track. So we forgot one thing. We need to add the master bus. So what we're going to do, bring the master preset and bring it into the master bus like that. And then it should load all the plugins, and then we're good to go to play. So now we're going to play. This is with everything applied and with no alterations or nothing done just yet. So let's play.
We go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good, and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss, I just was starving. When the feds don't come, we split the ways and we go for partying. Yeah, they are, they're asking questions. Like I'm deaf or dumb, like, excuse me, pardon. We climb to the top like no one can. Me and my guys come tough like army. Drip or drown in the deep tsunami. In the zone of the army, she won't sex me, she won't give me a nani.
Okay, so that's all I'm going to play for now, and you can see, you can listen, that how it's transformed from sounding dull into sounding great like this. So I'm going to play you guys quickly the previous version we had, the unmixed versions. That's that way you can hear the A and B quickly. Then I'm going to deep dive into the plugins, the individual plugins, and what to change if you used to go about using this preset pack. Okay, so let's play without any effects enabled quickly. Listen to this.
We go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good, and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss, I just was starving.
Okay, so that's how it sounds like. You can see that there's no energy, there's no life, there's no compression, there's no EQ, there's no reverb, and we need that. So this is what the Slate digital plugin preset pack would do for you. It would just bring it to life. Rather. And as I always say, you don't have to use it just for UK drill vocals. It can be for any rap type of vocals, even type of singing vocals. You know, I'm going to re-enable it quickly and play it one more time. And then after, I'm going to deep dive into the plugins, each individual plugins.
We go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss I just was starving. But the first don't come, we split the ways and we go for partying. Yaddy yard.
Okay, so that's what I'm gonna play now. So let's deep dive into it. So let's start with the beats. There's nothing on the beats because the beats, your beat is always gonna be different to whatever beat it is. So the beats, you're gonna have to do your own individual mixing to the beats. Depends if you have a multi-track. If you have a multi-track, then of course you're automatically mixing the beat separately. But if you have other plugins, you can also use like an EQ or compressor on the beat. But most of the times I don't tend to add too much on the beat because the beats I have now is already kind of mixed and mastered. So that's that. The lead vocals, okay, let's get to that. We have an infinity EQ, and then we have a DSR, then we have the virtual mix rack, okay? And on the virtual mix rack, it's just a compressor, as you guys can see here. It's just one compressor on the lead vocals. But on the Vox bus here, I have another virtual mix rack here. And this is where the magic happens, okay? This is where the magic happens. This is where the majority of the magic happens. The compressor, the EQ, and of course the virtual mix bus. Okay, then the vocal dubs here. Vocal dubs, virtual mix rack, and Ozone Imager 2. So the only plugins you need to get externally, which are free plugins, is Ozone Imager 2 and Pancake 2, which is on the Ad-libs preset pack, okay? So yeah, so this is the vocal dubs routed into the vocal bus. And then the Ad-libs, of course, a virtual mix rack, through to parametric EQ2, through to delay. You can also get my free Ad-libs preset pack, and then preset, because it's not really a pack, it's just individual preset. So you can get the Ad-libs preset, link in the description, and that is pretty much what I used, but then I added a virtual mix rack on top. And so you can see here on the vocal bus, I added another EQ here, and I added a reverb. This is Slate Digital's reverb. It's alright. It's not the best sounding reverb on earth, but you know, it does the job, and I feel like it did the job here. So I'm gonna isolate just the vocals and play the vocals itself, just so you can hear with it how it sounds like, so you can hear how what's going on basically.
We go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss I just was starving. But the first don't come, we split the ways and we go for partying. Yaddy yard, asking questions like I'm deaf or dumb like it's.
Okay, so that's that there. You can also, for example, if you wanted to add a gate, if you wanted to add a gate, you can also use the gates. You can add the gate plugin in the virtual mix rack. You can also do that. But yeah, I'll be doing more tutorials on using Slate Digital products if you guys want plugins, if you guys want me to do that. Okay, so the master bus, I think that's the final one I need to show you. The virtual tape machine. This one adds warmth and saturation to it. So I use this plugin, the VBC FG Grey. I really like the sound of this, so that's why I used it. Yeah, and that's that. Now I use the Slate Digital FGX. Okay, on the FGX, the main thing you want to do is just play with the gain. Okay, so if, for example, if it's too loud, then just reduce the gain. If it's too quiet, then increase the gain. I'm hoping that you have a understanding of compression and EQ, at least the bare minimum, because that will help you in just using templates and presets, because at the end of the day, templates and presets should be used in order to increase your mixing and mastering, and to also have a solid start base. When you use this template or presets, you are going to be deviating from the original at times. You know, sometimes, okay, you like the sound of this, so you can keep it. Like the Ad-libs, the reason why I even created my own Ad-libs presets, because I always use the same effects and the plugins for my Ad-libs anyway. So then I just, you know, just save the preset, then I always use that type of thing. So use presets, it speeds up your mixing, makes it faster. And of course, if you don't know, if you're not at that level of the level, if you're not at a certain level just yet, using presets will help you identify, okay, what makes this vocal sound like this? Okay, how is the EQ set like? How is the compressor set like? And all that type of stuff. So that's that in a nutshell. I'm going to play this song one more time. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.
We go for the bag, just call it dinero, non è vero, è la verità. Me and my guys just stepped in nero, puro. Don't you good and I get my food. Yum, yum, excuse me, miss I just was starving. But the first don't come, we split the ways and we go for partying. Yaddy yard, asking questions like I'm deaf or dumb like excuse me, pardon. We climb to the top like no one can. Me and my guys come tough like army. Drip or drown in the deep tsunami.